You want to write these numbers down for me, friend?
What, you got them all?
I'm going to add them up. My name's Betty Hunter. Well, originally Betty Vance. You know, gotta go back to that main name. I am from Logan.
One detox?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm a recovery coach with Logan County QRT. 98 referred to treatment.
Okay. And attempts.
That's gonna be the biggest one.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That shows that we're getting out there trying to get people in there.
I was in active addiction for 22 years. From the time I was 12 until I was 34, when I ended up in jail and pregnant. Not a good time. But I have 28 months clean. And I absolutely love my new life.
This is part of
There's
office
two people
work.
connected to treatment today, sir.
That's fantastic.
I'm excited.
Thanks to Betty. They're in there. I mean,
We'll see when they show up. They're connected.
well, that's great. And that's what you do.
We have all the way till
You're
Friday.
fantastic at your job. I don't feel anyone can do it any better.
I'm going to beat you, I swear. All right, what am I doing here? Oh, treatment decision. I'm excited, Terry. We get overdose
It's
reports
exciting to get people in
from EMS. We go out and we check on them. And we try to help them get into treatment if they want it. Because, you know, the sooner, a lot of people, especially if it's like their first overdose or something, or it scares them, they're more willing to go to treatment then, you know what I mean? Like, if you wait a while, then they're right back into it. So we try to get to them as quick as we can, or try to find them, and get them into treatment. MAT, detox, meetings for some people.
Huh?
What else do we need to do today?
I think the day is over. Except you going to the greenhouse.
Before, I would have sworn to you that I was not like other people using drugs. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't have a problem. I just used them when I was in pain or to, you know, because I have withdrawals. Looking back now, I absolutely use them to deal with stress, trauma. You know, like I had so much unresolved trauma. I mean, I watched my dad try to kill himself. I watched him go through withdrawals and die. Yeah, my dad laid in bed for like a week, but he had hepatitis and sugar, and he was an IV user. And yeah, when he tried to quit, it killed him. He died the day after his 30th birthday. The anniversary is this weekend, actually. My dad was my favorite person in the world. I was 12 when he died. Looking back now, this is when it's when it all started.
Getting what?
A hydrocodone 7.5 every single day before school. And then I got to where I was getting them for other people because everybody in my family sold drugs. Like, it's what they done. So I could get them easily. And that was my earliest encounters with it, was just getting them for people. At 16, I started snorting them. And I went to school and nobody at school knew. I done my drugs in the dean's bathroom. But nobody noticed, unfortunately. I needed help. I truly did. I was a child. And even then I was a teenager and I was taking care of my sister. When I was 19, I was trying to get custody of my sister, who was 17 and in the system because my mom gave her up. But see, and everybody knew that. Like, even in high school, I had the cops come and arrest me at school for running away because I went to my grandpa's house to get away from my mom when she was being abusive. Like, she went to the sheriff's department over there and filed for a runaway. And they come to school. They were laughing about it at the time, those cops were. And they arrested me, put me in the back of a cop car in school. But, like, I had the entire principal's office, the dean, vice principal, everybody in between me and those cops telling them that my mom, you know, like, it's like, they knew. Everyone knew that my mom, she got high all the time. She stayed high, actually. And, which, you know, she was dealing with her own trauma that she didn't know about. It's literally a generational thing. And they arrested me, and they took me to the county, over to the sheriff's department. They shackled me to the floor. I had to go to court. It was actually the first time I'd cut myself too. Nobody, not the judge, nobody cared what was going on.
Come here, dear.
But I was a child and I didn't know any better. I truly did not. But then I realized she was once a child who didn't know any better. And that's what led to her doing that. She became an adult who didn't know any better.
See any other?
And it is the same thing that I see
Here,
all
look.
the time
I
here.
can't reach those. Those are ready.
The people in charge really should have helped. They should have noticed.
This one did
Like, people in
too.
church knew,
Well, they just did.
even as a small child, that I was taking care of the whole family at like 12. And again, like all these people cared, but you know what I mean? There was never anything, I guess, done about it. Right? And I didn't get the help that I needed. It was difficult and it was lonely, if I'm being honest. That was the problem. And I got a social contact, a woman's name that's to go check on her daughter. Happens to be someone I know. Yep.
Okay.
Of course, sir.
Well then, what are we gonna do today on the run? Can we do that?
We gotta take
today?
food out. I literally do anything I can to help people. But we try to get them treatment in any way that we can. Like we take food to people. Because, you know, some of them are living in bandos or abandoned houses. And, or some of them just really ain't paying their bills. Or some of them might have a place, but then they don't have money for food and stuff because their addiction. And we take Narcan to everyone. We try, as you see, we try to make sure everybody in the county has Narcan and then some, because the more people that have it, the more accessible that it is to
It's a
people.
good day.
Today's a successful day. 144
Every
kits
day.
given out.
Yes, in that little bit of time.
At least, what, 20 people's minds changed?
Yes, and I mean that's what we have to do. We have to talk to these people and try to change the stigma. It's not going to get better if no one talks about it. So that's what we do.
So I am still able to help the people on that level, or they know that I know where they're coming from. And I don't know, I'm really good at being able to see what people need. Like I said, some people need a friend. Some people just need someone to keep coming and check on them so that they know that they're not alone. Like I said, some of them just want Narcan and don't want anything else to do with this. Some of them need food. You know, I'm like, so, but absolutely my drug use and like everything about my past. Me and Terry both, we have a very, very similar past that started off with both of us doing pain pills and then moving on to, at the end, fentanyl and meth. And, so we're able to really connect with a lot of people, especially in this area. We used in this area. I know a lot of these people. But I care about everybody, like the entire county. Like I want to help everybody. Bandos downtown because
Well, I'll go by where you know where we go.
under the bridge as much now.
Yeah.
Remember the bandos?
I'll go up on.
I wish I was going with you. I'd
Well, I'll go
introduce you
where
to
we
the people
go.
to ask. Though.
Yeah.
I know the ones who would know where to find everybody. Because that's what I do. I'll just ask them, hey, where's everybody at today? And they'll tell me.
Well, I don't. You're from here.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
If it was Buffalo Creek, I'd know where to go.
And I defer to you. I'm just saying.
Not everybody wants to go,
to a program.
and and not
There, I'm a
everybody.
fan of programs though because it works.
Yes,
when
they
you have
do,
programs.
but we also know that it's not going to work if they're not ready for it to. You know, I mean, they have to be mentally ready to accept the change, and most of them don't. I mean, sometimes it takes this many times, and
Where? It's still better than like the whole mindset that people choose to be addicts, that we choose to get addicted to drugs. Like no, like we might choose to do drugs. Every single one of us thought we wouldn't get addicted. I know I did. I thought I was stronger than that.
I'm buying a coffee.
Like I legit thought that I won't, you know, I won't end up like my mother. I won't end up like my family. I won't end up like those people. Women said those people, and I absolutely did. At this point, we will all pitch in.
Yes.
Some coffee.
I'll buy one and bring it down.
Via IP Alta. Thank you for calling OVP. This is Mary. How may I help you?
Mary, this is Betty from Logan County QRT. I have a client who doesn't have Medicaid or doesn't have insurance, but is needing mats, and they said that someone told them that your program down here has a way to help with that. Junior was born in 2012, and Jackson was born in 2017. I haven't seen them in 4 years now. I'm doing amazingly well, and as people have pointed out, I deserve to see my boys, and I do. So when I went through this custody battle with my ex, I found out, there's a guardian ad litem. She was like, you can file at any time. She's like, there's nothing in this paper that says you can't see your boys. And so I'm like, okay, well, I didn't know that. But even still, there was like a fear. Like, I have the papers and I'm getting ready to file them. And I'm like, I don't know what to ask for. I don't know what to do. You know, like, and it's this inherent fear that, I don't know, maybe I don't deserve it. And it's been so long since I have gotten to see them. But as people, I have wonderful support now. And they've pointed out, I am doing great. And my boys deserve to have me in their life. I deserve to see them. Here's Bella's artwork from the meeting. She starts to draw. I'm not worried about it because I know, like, the whole point of what I filed for was a motion of change of circumstance because I have changed. I have changed tremendously. I'm doing amazing. I'm taking care of myself and my little girl. Like, I was found fit to be her mother half the time. I should at least get visitation with my boys. And for the longest time, I had to deal with that shame and guilt, and I still am. Like, it's still there, and that's what they were trying to play on. You know, like yesterday, you're saying, well, your past is going to be brought up.
Grandpa.
But that's the point of the hearing. It's a change of circumstance, because I have changed. I was just baptized this Sunday. I'm very proud of that. Very, very, very proud of that. In October, in the river. And it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I feel like it was, though.
How court go?
I ended up not having court. They continued it. You know, there were some mean words. He talked about Mom, of course, and then he said I was just like her. Said that I needed to get ready, I guess, for whatever they were going to bring up in court. I don't know. Some mean words.
It was a lot.
Yeah. Some insults and threats. I'm not the person I used to be. And, yeah, like, I'm a very big advocate for mothers, especially, or parents, period. Absolutely. But I hate to admit it, moms get the raw end of the deal when it comes to addiction, because it's like, moms should know better. Moms should love their kids more. I'm like, believe it or not, moms have been through usually a lot more trauma. Or, you know, especially even after having a baby and all the other stuff that comes with it, and the post-traumatic stress, the post-traumatic anxiety, and just depression. And people really, really need to give moms a break, I feel like.
Oh, wait a minute. Here's some jam.
I mean, I was able to forgive my mom for it, too. For that reason, you know, as an adult, I learned that, man, she didn't do it on purpose. She had trauma that she didn't know how to deal with. Like, a lot of it, apparently. You know? And I was able to connect with her over that. And then we got really close before she died. That was the last time, though, when she died. And I have not touched anything since. And then my little girl will be 2 this month.